Hello, today we're going to paint some keyboard keys. First we have to get our supplies out. We need brushes. My paintbrushes live in a Sharpie case. I forgot to get a paper plate, so we'll just use this lid that I used to spin the mushrooms. Whee! First we have to paint them white. So just put some white paint on there and paint it white. Someone suggested that I paint the enter key as a galaxy to match the spacebar. I thought that was a great idea. I didn't mean for it to take me so long to do it, but we're here now. I thought it would be good to do the tab and caps lock key the same because they're the same size as the enter key on this keyboard. So I painted them all white. Now it's time to paint them all black. Since these are going to be galaxies, they need to have a black background. But I think when I painted the spacebar, I had painted it white first. I think. So I will paint these the same way. It was so long ago, but I think I tried to paint a few of the letter keys with the color before priming it, and it made the color a lot darker. I think in particular it was the D key with the dog. It just doesn't look as bright as the other ones. And I want the planets on these keys to really stand out. When I started this project, I only had a set of 16 acrylic markers. Now I also have a set of 68, which is great, but I want the keyboard to look like a whole. So I want to try to complete it with only the set of 16. However, the black marker ran out, so I had to use the black marker from the set of 68, but that's okay. It wasn't exactly the same color of black, and you could tell the difference. So I had to cover the other two with the new black so they all at least looked the same. I wanted these planets to look sort of like the picture that I drew in Krita of the planets. I think I used it as a background, but the colors were different than what they looked like on my screen, so I changed it a little bit. I also made a shirt with it. And then it was finally time to paint the galaxy part. So I got out a few colors that I knew I wanted to use. I started with my favorite part, splashing stars with the white marker. But it didn't really work, so I started on the tab key and drew a circle with the light purple. And then while it was still wet, I took the dark purple and added just a little bit so that it would kind of blend together and look like a pretty purple planet. I wanted this one to be pink and purple planets, so then I drew a smaller planet with the darker pink marker. And then it needed another one, so I used the dark purple and drew another little planet in the corner. Then I added some stars. Maybe too many stars, but that's okay. Just try to keep them roundish so they look like stars and not just splashes. Make sure you get the sides too. All the stars. Now that one's finished. For the caps lock key, I wanted it to be more like earth tones, so I started with the orange marker and drew a biggish planet in the corner. I had some trouble with the orange marker. I think I used it a lot for a different project. And then I added some yellow. I decided to make this one the sun. I should have gotten a piece of paper, but that's okay. And then I put some darker orange to make it look more like the sun. And the darker yellow. Kinda looks like the sun. And then I drew a smaller planet with the orange marker. And I added some gold to it, but you can't see that. Maybe it's Mercury. And then I drew a light brownish planet on the side. And added some darker brown to it so it would look like land, maybe. And then a bigger brown planet closer to the sun. It doesn't matter, you could make them whatever color you want. I did like the gold though, so I added some more gold. It's hard to color on the edges, but I tried to make it still look like a circle. And then I tried to add a ring around it. It kind of worked. And then it's time for the stars. Again, maybe too many stars, but that's okay, there's lots of stars. The white marker is almost empty, so that's why the splashing didn't work. So I just tried to get as much of the paint out as I could to make all the stars. They look like freckles, but they're stars. it was time for the enter key. So I started with a dark blue. I wanted to make a watery planet. And then I used the green marker to add some land masses. And then I drew a light blue planet. With some darker blue water. Maybe it's an ice planet. And then I got interrupted, but then I came back. And I used the weird green color and made a little planet at the bottom. Or the side, and added some yellow to it. And then I wanted to draw a giant purple planet in the middle, so I used the light purple. It's not really a circle. Maybe I should have cut out some little circles or something, but it's okay. So I would put a lot of light purple paint so that it would be wet. And then I used the darker purple to add some things to it and tried to blend it. And then I put some pink in there too. Maybe this one was too big because it was hard to make it look like a circle because I drew it so big. Then I drew a little dark purple planet. And then a dark blue one. And then I added the stars. Lots and lots of stars. Don't forget the stars on the sides, but try not to touch them. Thanks for watching. Have a happy day.